Yeah.
All right. So we'll get it started. Well, I love that we were able to hop on. I actually took a shower and washed my hair, not really because of our live tonight and our little interaction, but because I think it had been like 5 days. I'm one of those that can go like several days without washing my hair. But days in the the hat days and the ponytail days, and then it was just like, oh, I've got to wash my hair. So
Messy buns.
yes, messy.
That's right.
A little bandana. Uh-huh. Well, let's go ahead and get started. For the respect of us, let's go ahead and, because I know Amy you weren't at our first meeting, which this is like our second. I feel like it's now I'm like locked arms with Shannon because she's the brains behind this that brought this from Murfreesboro, where she was driving, and she was like, surely there is a benefit and a need here in Mount Juliet. So there were how many of us at the first there at the restaurant? How many of us? 1, 2.
I think there was 4 or 5.
Right. And the little waitress, Pam, she like plugged
5.
in.
If you count the girl that worked at Courtney's, there's 5. Mm-hmm.
Right. So, it'll grow. It's something that I think is definitely going to grow. So, Amy, we know, obviously, because I've been there, I'm sure Shannon's obviously the way that she talks to you and with you. Sounds like she knows all about your business as well. But why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your business and some of the benefits that you bring to a home.
To a home?
Yes, or a person. I find them very needy. It's definitely a gift that I love receiving and giving.
Yeah, well, I just think that, I don't know if y'all know my story. I worked for 20 years at Mount Juliet Christian, got all my kids through there, and lived in Mount Juliet my whole entire life, native Mount Juliet. And I don't know, I just have always kind of been interested in DIY. It's always been my thing, and just with everything going on in Mount Juliet, I've told y'all, there's a lot of places to eat, a lot of places to shop for food, not a lot of stuff to do. And driving downtown is just not easy anymore. It's not convenient. And so that was my whole purpose. And the purpose of the shop is to just bring people together and, have them enjoy the experience of coming in and doing something they don't usually do. Make a candle. I mean, it's not that hard. Anybody could do it, but it's just about getting together and enjoying it together. And I just try to make the shop really home, and it's comfortable there. I have the little lounge area in the back. I want them to enjoy, relaxing, and not all about making the candle. It's just about getting together and enjoying each other. So
I love it. I muted everyone. Everybody can unmute themselves. It cuts down on that. I love it. Look at the cat face on the background noise. And I love the way that it's the candle station, right?
Yeah.
I love the way that you've got it set up too, because again, whether you want to do like a private event there and it's just like a group, or it's several groups that are able to be there and interact. And it's like whenever we were there, people just, it's like you know them too. It's just a laid back, nice, relaxed, and I love the way you've got it set up to where we can do the little selfies.
Yeah,
That's cute little
so
area.
Popular.
Absolutely, awesome. I'm gonna unmute Shannon.
Amy has actually offered to let us sit in that little selfie set for one of our meetings.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
We kind of took over. What was there, about 12 of us that were there?
Yeah.
We came out and did our big group thing.
Yeah.
We took up the whole place.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Shannon,
that's
since you're
been kind of frustrating is right at Christmas, through the holidays, I feel like business was just really starting to pick up with a lot of parties and a lot of, work events and stuff like that. And then it was kind of leading over into January. I know January usually slows down with people, but it was kind of just continuing. And then, so I feel like when we go back, I feel like I'm going to be kind of almost starting over. So,
yeah. I think it'll come back quick.
Do y'all know that the building just got bought out?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The
So
By
you.
the Christmas place?
Well, here's the thing. The guy that owned it lived in Hendersonville, and he went into foreclosure. And Mike and I, the barber, and I found out the beginning of the week that it went into foreclosure. And then we found out like the next day it was going to go up for auction, because he and I talked about going in together and buying the building. And then we found out it was going up for auction, and that Friday it went up for auction on the steps of the
Oh, wow.
we literally, that was a week ago. We still don't know who owns the building. We've not paid rent, nothing. So we've not heard from anyone.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
So it's kind of scary for both of
In
us, because we
the
don't
middle of tornado and corona.
know. You know, the guy before us said, he had actually thought about tearing the building down, and doing something else with the lot. So we don't know what the new owner's intentions are, so we're just kind of in limbo right now.
Oh, it's so cute though, and it's just, I mean, just like the mural on the side.
I
I
really
think.
hope that whoever bought it, cares for it, and has that need to want to keep something quaint and like that. I mean, it's the oldest building in Mount Juliet. I just don't. I don't think it would break my heart for somebody to come in and do anything else with it. So I really wish the city would market a historical building.
Absolutely. I know we've got some real estate ladies that are plugged into this. So maybe if you're a real estate agent and you're watching this as a recording, do a little homework for Amy and see what you can find out about who bought it and what's happening. And maybe, I mean, again, I feel your unease, and maybe something so that you don't just feel like you're so up in the air,
Right.
But again, you're gonna land and it's gonna be rebuilt, because even if it's not right there, maybe that's meant to be, and maybe it's going to be even better, wherever, whatever it is. So
honestly, I'm just trying not to stress about any of it. I mean, worrying's not going to get me anywhere. And so.
Absolutely.
What's best is going to be best. What's meant to happen will happen.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. Well,
Understood.
Shannon, go ahead and you tell about your business. I'm gonna mute you, Amy, just so that the background noise. All right, Shannon.
Damsel in Defense for personal safety, doing workshops. I have plenty of inventory if anybody wants to buy anything, pepper sprays, stun devices, striking tools. I have all kinds of stuff I deliver. But we teach workshops. So right now we've been knocked out of doing any of our workshops or vendor events. So we're all just kind of sitting and waiting for everything to open up again so we can go and start teaching again wherever we need to be. So, and then I also work at Advanced Appliance with Rebecca. Rebecca's the co-owner of that, and we are staying busy. As a matter of fact, she even said, calls were back up today, but our techs have been staying busy. You're home cooking and doing lots more laundry, so your stuff is breaking. So we're staying busy, which is a blessing. We're essential employees. We get to work it.
Awesome. I love it. And I'm just
Very
going to mute.
happy.
I'm just going to mute for the
Yeah.
background noise. Y'all can unmute at any point if you know right there in the front. All right, Rebecca, I'm going to mute. Oops, sorry, I just muted. Y'all keep moving around on here. I just unmuted Rebecca. So Rebecca, she did a great introduction for you. Go ahead.
Well, thank you. I am Rebecca. I'm also a Pampered Chef consultant, so I can take care of any of those kitchen needs since we are all home cooking now. I also, as Shannon said, am co-owner of Advanced Appliance Service. Matter of fact, I've got my husband on standby answering calls because we are keeping our phone lines open till 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and I was like, you've got to cover the schedule for me. But we've been very blessed today with the phone calls. They seem to be back up to normal. Matter of fact, they're probably more than normal. I think last time me and him just checked before I came outside, we were at 83 calls today. So we're very blessed with that, with everything going on in the world.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I remember whenever I brought that to Shannon that day, whenever this first started, And again, I felt your unease because you were like, I don't know what's coming. I don't know if we're going to be able to be open. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay open. And if we do, if people even want us in their home. So what a blessing. I'm so glad to hear that it's not only staying open, but you are staying productive. So congratulations. And I can definitely vouch for those Pampered Chef products. Oh my gosh. It's like anything else. If you have the right tools, right, it makes your business and your job so much easier and so much better. So definitely lots of, from the food, I made potato salad yesterday and did a social distancing picnic with my dad for his birthday. We drove down towards Columbia, and potato salad was the thing that I made. So the food chopper and the cutting board and all the amazing knives. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Does anybody want to, here, I'll unmute everybody at once. Does anybody want to share anything or say anything before I start going into what you asked me to do, Shannon?
I will share something. If anybody, I have a VIP page, which is for strictly customers that have purchased from me. Shannon's VIP Damsels is what it's called. If any of you would like to join that page, please go and look for it. Send me an invite, because next week I'm going to do an online spring vendor event, and I just thought that I would do an introduction, maybe Sunday night, and then 2 reps a day. Just get on. Hi, I'm Shannon Musgrave. I'm with Damsel in Defense. This is what we do, and this is how you can reach out to me. Just to kind of maybe open up some other customers to you and give you a chance to kind of spread your wings and see if you can get a few sales. Did the online Southern Women's Show 2 weeks ago, and I actually had 4 sales off of it. So if any of you are interested, just go find my page and join. I'll be happy to include you. I'm going to make a schedule. I don't care what time you go on. Just, I'm going to tell you, this is your day. And whatever time you've got a chance to go on, just do a quick live.
Awesome.
With
Awesome.
everybody. Okay.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to I'm going to mute you guys back out just for the background noise. But if you do want to unmute, you're more than welcome to unmute. I think I got everyone. All right. And I'm Lisa Stein. I think I know everyone that's here already. I always say that I help people find their happy, because with Thrive, it is something that it's a all natural nutritional supplement, 3 simple steps first thing in the morning. And it truly does help you kind of get your day focused on being more mindful about what you're putting in, what you're doing for yourself. And truly, we've got all different, like the little stickers, the little DFTs. That one is actually look, there you go. Shannon's got it on her back. The white label actually has an ingredient in it that really, truly does help with your mood support. So whenever I say it's my happy patch, it truly, legitimately is my happy patch. So Shannon had asked me because I questioned our group on how and what you were doing with following up. And Shannon goes, oh, that's a great topic for you to be doing next month. So again, just as we know, just like Amy was just sharing a few minutes ago, our little town has gone through a lot. It's been a month since we were all together, and that night that we left, it was just starting to rain, and that was the night that the tornado came in. So it definitely shifted the way that we all reach out and love on our neighbors, because of the fact that fortunately we were not impacted in a horrific way, but we were without electricity for 36 hours, which was terrible. But compared to so many of our friends and family and neighbors, it's nothing compared to that. So continued reaching out, and just that's the part of our follow-up that I think is so important. No matter what business that we are in, what we do is we build relationships. We love on people. We're there for people, regardless what it is that we're doing. You are a part of other people's lives. And right now our follow-ups isn't, hey, this is my special. Hey, this is my discount. Hey. It's, hey, how are you doing today? You know, I mean, truly, wholeheartedly reaching in and allowing them to know that they are a person that is important to you. And, you know, the way that we do that is allowing them just to know who we are. And it's not about a sale or a deal or whatever it is, whatever type of business that you're in, but it's truly about those relationships that we're building. Another thing is, you know, like right now, our network marketing business, which obviously Rebecca's got a little bit of both. She's got the network marketing business, but she's also got the brick and mortar business. And just as Amy is sitting here and so impacted with her business, there's a lot of people that haven't been or have been in a good way, where others have been impacted in a negative way. And that's the other thing that I like to share about network marketing. And it's not just Thrive, my company, but the fact that everything has gone computer. Everything has gone online. Everything has gone cloud office or cloud based. Hey, Amazon has not slowed down. Have y'all seen the numbers and the things like that? I mean, it is just up, 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 up. So those are the ways that I think we have to think outside the box, and not only in our following up, but how we're marketing. So, you know, Shannon just nailed it too. It's doing those little lives, those little infomercials, and maybe it is about your product, but maybe it's just about you, allowing others to connect with you. Because again, Amy, I want us to just like surround you as a tribe, as a village, as individual women that are empowering and encouraging others. And you know what? I mean, every birthday party, every celebration, everything needs to be done at the right. I mean, that's what we do, because we know Amy and we love Amy, and we're going to surround her and we're going to lift her up. That's what others need to know. That's how others need to connect. And the way that you can do that, you know, grab a notebook paper, you know, you grab, these come from the Dollar General. They've got, you know, cute little sayings on there. And something as simple as that, and you just start writing people's names down. Take the people that you know in your cell phone. Take the people that you're friends with on Facebook. Start working on those lists of names and just truly reaching out to people and connecting with them, because now's the time to just connect and build those relationships. And you know what happens is they start interacting. You know, I think every one of us on here uses social media, but are we using it to the best of our ability to be able to connect and have those follow-ups and those relationships? So I'm going to unmute everybody, because that's really truly, I personally I've been doing this long enough to where I use something that's electronic. It's just a CRM, you know, that I keep up with who it is and their address and their phone number and how I met up, you know, and things like that just simplifies that. But now's the time for us just to educate and learn and love on each other, really.
What program are you using, Lisa?
It's called Teamzy, Teamzy.
I just started with Project Broadcast, and it's a texting method. So you just put their name and their phone number in there, and it'll text a message out to them.
Oh, texting broadcast, is that what you said?
Yep, Project Broadcast.
Project Broadcast, sorry.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty easy to use.
Yeah, because it's a matter of doing, like I try to do my follow-ups in the morning. And truly, I do like birthday connections. I do, you know, just being very purposeful about how you're contacting and connecting with people, because of the fact that that's what you want to happen, you know, where before we would go, oh, it's Sue's birthday, you know, and wishing somebody. Are you dressed up as a cat today?
She is dressed up as a cat. She wanted to tell Shannon bye.
Bye, princess.
Okay, go see Daddy.
I
She's going to
love
her
it.
dad's for the night. So she wanted to tell
Aw,
Miss Shannon goodbye.
she's so cute. How old is she?
She is 7 going on 27.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think most girls are like that. That's one of the things too, Shannon. Is that something that you can do, like a mass text message, like
Yes.
you put it in there and you can do
You
several?
can either pick everybody, or you can just, if you just, like, I know there's 10 people on that list that wanted to know if there was a Sun device sale. I could pick just those 10 to send a message to. Hey, there's a sale coming on for this or that. Or you can just send something to all of them. I sent some people one letting them know about the Southern Women's Show, and that's where I got the 4 sales from. Was those 4 ladies that got in my project broadcast. So I'm working on
Awesome.
trying to get more phone numbers downloaded in there. She's back.
Go, yes.
Trying to get more phone numbers in there. So,
And
but
don't you
That
find
is
that
true.
that's something that just takes time? Do you just like block off time and just sit down and?
yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. I don't know about anybody else's company, but ours, like if I put we have to do a receipt and turn it into the company when you buy something, because that's how you get your lifetime warranty. So everybody's address, phone number, and emails automatically in the system. So I can go to my website and type up an email and send it to everybody, which I intend to do tonight too. So and was going to do, it was ironic that you mentioned just get personal with it. I was just going to do something personal.
Thank you cards. I mean, like right now,
Yeah.
I mean, not that we feel, I mean, because there's days that are difficult. And, I do lives all the time. I don't know if y'all ever hop on or see my
Yeah.
live. The other day I did a lot and I cried. Oh my gosh, I had no idea, no way that I was going to go in the direction that I went in. But again, it is so emotional. What not just our little neighborhood, not our little town, our world. I mean, and if you're not afraid right now, and that was my thing. I was like, I'm afraid of you if you're not afraid right now, because it is scary days and those days of just not knowing. But what I have found that really helps so much is in reaching out and loving on someone else, it makes me feel so much more, it pouring into someone makes it come back tenfold, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like those little, just like a thank you card. Or
Started putting a hug on every morning. I get on Facebook every morning and do the hug of the day. And I thought that just kind of gets my day perked up, because, you would just work. I don't know about Rebecca, but I get up every morning and think, God, I hope the phone rings today. And I hope we all have something to do today. I know she does more. Her and Doug have the weight of the whole office on them. How are we all going to provide for ourselves if her and Doug don't make the right decision for the company? So and I'm not, can you turn her where she can't hear me off? No.
I was like going, I don't think so.
They're great bosses who genuinely care about their staff. And I know that they're carrying a load on them right now, trying to make the right decisions to make sure that all of us are still able to work for as long as we're able to work and get the work done. That's why they're answering the phone till 7 o'clock at night while the rest of us go home. And she's answering it on the weekends whenever the rest of us are at home. So I don't know. I have stress on me getting up thinking, God, I hope this day goes okay. I hope we get calls today. I hope the business comes in today and we're still open tomorrow. So I started doing a little hug every morning. Just, hey, everybody, hi. And do one of those gifts or GIF, whatever how you pronounce it, of a hug. And I get comments off of that. I got a hug and a kiss back today from somebody. I was like, cool.
There you go.
It gets through. So
That's awesome.
I guess it's all of us trying to support one another right now, I guess.
Oh my gosh, I 110% believe in that. And truly, if you're not following people that are encouraging and that are throwing those hugs out, unfollow them right now. You don't have to unfriend them, right? So that you don't pop back up and go, oh, somebody that you might know, but just unfollow them, because there's a lot of people that are just so caught up in the negative. Not that there's we try to make the most positive out of it. So, that's the thing too, is be the light right now, and right now you may need someone to be the light for you. What are you reading? I mean, I don't know if have y'all ever heard, is that backwards to y'all? Because it's backwards to me.
No. Oh, I like that.
Right, exactly. Jen Sincero, she is amazing. First of all, I'm not a big book reader. I usually do audio while I'm walking, or used to be whenever I was driving. Another person is Rachel Hollis. I don't know if you
I love Rachel.
Oh my gosh. So, now's the time more than ever for us to really pour into ourselves. There's one more that I follow that I think is amazing. Christy Wright. Have you guys ever heard of her? Rebecca's like, yep. She's part of she works for Dave Ramsey. And I'm not a huge Dave Ramsey fan, just because the fact that I'm probably too backwards to do the way that he does his envelope system or whatever, but it works. I mean, and he's obviously very successful. Christy Wright is another amazing, they had a women's conference just recently this past year. And so her business boutique, she is doing stuff every single day. So, I mean, if you guys are interested in it, I can put some links like that into this. Because again, it is heavy and it is difficult right now. And yeah, I mean, with the four of us, we're all four dealing with and facing totally different aspects of what's happening with our economy, what's happening with us at home personally. And again, I just think it's a time for us to dig in. I've got some incredible podcasts that I listen to. So I know that we were going kind of in a follow-up kind of groove, but there's so much more that goes behind the follow-up side of it. Because if you don't feel like it, you can't pour from an empty cup, is what I always say. So
Right.
As much as following up and staying connected to your customers and your resources. And that made me think, Amy, do you guys, from everyone that's ever been, I know whenever we came, we made something and we purchased something. So I think we filled out something, but do you have a Rolodex or a system that's
My POS keeps it all.
awesome? So you've got phone numbers or email addresses or anything like that? Maybe even connecting through your business page to your customers that are on Facebook. Those are just some things that I'm just trying to think of different ways, because again, it's just a matter of just staying on people's, staying in their face, staying on that, because again, I've got friends that are in real estate, and you can't be around people, I mean, and then there's a lot of people that are really, they're not able to be around people because of their systems being more, their immune systems being more susceptible. So there's just a lot to think about. We've got about 2 minutes left on our time on Zoom before it cuts us off. So
well, let me tell you, when I did the survey, of course, granted, we had a tornado that night. The first Monday of the month is what most people wanted. The first Monday of May is Cinco de Mayo. So if we can go back out into civilization by May 5th, Rebecca has some friends that own a little Mexican place up there. She can talk them here, and chips and cheese and talk and whatever else would go with it.
Cheers.
Do you guys want to talk about do you guys want to talk about social media and marketing on social media next month?
I think that would be a great topic.
And I need some Mexican right now.
Okay. Who wants?
That makes two of us.
Do you need us to come now? Bring it now, Amy.
I know, right?
So would anybody like to lead next month and do social media?
I'm not going to take that just because I'm not, I'm still in that learning process on social media. So I don't feel like I would be a good person to be able to tell everybody about it.
Okay. Rebecca?
Shannon, you do it. You do more
Rebecca's
social
just sitting there
media
like,
than any of us.
Well, maybe we can
well, I
throw
think
it
it's a
because
toss between me and Lisa that's on here.
there's a lot of
Let me
people
just
that
throw it
weren't
out there
able
on
to.
the
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
Right. Let me see if somebody on there can do it. If we can't meet in public again, we'll do a Zoom again for it. And let's just go with social media marketing. If we're not able to get out in public again, we're still going to have to look for alternate ways to do it. Hi, Doug. There's the other half.
Hey, other half.
So does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
Sounds great.